Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Family of Parishes transition process video. My name is Father John Jaska, pastor of St. George Parish, and I just want to take you through this brief presentation about how we're going to go through this transition process to become a family of parishes. And there's four fundamental components that I just want to reflect on with you in this video that will, I think, hopefully explain to you in better detail the journey ahead. The first one we're going to start with is the foundational principles. What are going to guide us in the decision making, and what are we keeping in mind as we move forward? What will guide us during this process as we form our family? And there are six guiding principles. The first one is that we're going to form a family with the Holy Spirit. We trust that the Holy Spirit will work through all of us to build a vibrant family of parishes that transcends even the greatest vision that we hold at this time. We're going to follow the grace and strength of the Spirit to guide us. And we might have ideas of what we want the families to look like, but our family. But I think we're going to trust the Spirit, and He will guide us to a wonderful place where we didn't even think about initially. So we're going to be surrendering this process, working together, guided by grace and the Holy Spirit, to build this vibrant family of parishes. So we're trusting in that. In the process, we're going to be looking at the needs of the faithful. Principle number 2 is we commit ourselves to the development of a transition process, keeping in mind the requirements and needs of all the faithful of each parish, the pastoral plan from the diocese, and the guidelines offered by the Diocese of London for the family of parishes. So we want to make sure that whatever we set up is for the benefit of the faithful, following in line with the diocesan pastoral plan and also any other guidelines that they offer to us to help us in the family of parishes. Principle number 3 is all about reverence and respect. We approach the dialogue reverencing both parish communities as equal partners in the building of our new family of parishes. Doesn't matter how many parishioners each parish has, how much money each parish has. It doesn't matter. We're equal partners. We're going to work through this together. And I think that's so important. We're going to trust in God in the process. We trust that God will enable us to realize the common good. So we're going to face challenges. We're going to face changes in both parishes so that we form this beautiful family. But we're going to base those on the common good. What's good for everyone? And to realize that the goal is to be able to serve everyone in the parish, and of course beyond, to reach out to those in need. And what's the common good? What's going to benefit everyone? We're going to face those challenges and changes as opportunities. We'll approach the changes and challenges as opportunities as we co-create a new reality. We know things are going to change. We know there's going to be challenges, but we're not going to see them as obstacles, detours, or barriers. We're going to see these as opportunities to co-create a new reality. There might be things that we have to change in the way we do things, but we're going to do them together. We're going to do them better than they were before. And so we're going to see them not as these changes or challenges to drag us down, but to say, look, this is an opportunity to do things better, to do things more effectively, and to make a bigger impact. Let's look at this as a new chance. And finally, the last principle is number 6. We will seek input from parish leadership and the faithful in our process. We're not doing this just as a staff. We're doing this everyone together, and there is a process of how that's going to happen. And I think that's why you're watching this video. So those are the 6 principles. The second look is that, so we're going to have this two-way communication. There's going to be stuff that we want to send out in information, and we're going to want to get feedback. And so on the right-hand side, you see these beige circles. Those are the ways in which we're going to send out information. The purple circles on the left are the ways we're going to seek feedback, and the mustard-colored social media circle is one of the opportunities to receive both at the same time. So mailouts, as a way to ensure that all parishioners receive adequate and up-to-date information, we need to include Family of Parishes updates in our mailouts. In our Thanksgiving appeal, Christmas letter, Easter letter, these are the common ways that we send out information in mailouts. And so we're going to be cost-effective, add Family of Parish updates in those mailouts. And this is a way we ensure that every parishioner in our roster receives that information. We're also going to use the parish bulletin. Ongoing information can be included in both parish bulletins. Even though they are currently in digital form only, this is a common platform that the faithful recognize and turn to for information. And then also at our masses, we can convey information to the faithful at the celebrations of the Eucharist at both parishes. There'll be opportunities to give quick updates, but also share and incorporate the journey liturgically and spiritually, asking God for wisdom, grace, and hope as we move forward. Of course, we can include the transition process to the family of parishes through homilies, staff updates at the end of masses, pulpit sharing, which the clergy from St. John the Divine come to St. George and vice versa, and prayers during the transition, prayers in the prayers of the faithful, but also maybe marking transitions in liturgical special celebrations at both parishes. So how are we going to seek feedback? Well, one of the major ways is online. As we send out information on how we move towards being a family, we seek ways for people to offer input, feedback, and questions. Online is one of the popular ways to do that, through online forums, email responses, and online surveys. Family circles, in a sense, our town halls. We're going to do online / call-in or in-person gatherings to share information, seek feedback, and address questions or concerns from both parish communities. We'll do this online through Microsoft Teams, where you can jump online with your tablet or computer or smartphone, or you'll be able to simply just call in and not only listen, but ask questions in that form as well. Depending on the restrictions due to the pandemic, we could have gatherings in person at each parish or all together at a neutral site, fitting in as many people as possible. And then also, of course, letters and calls. So we can invite the faithful to write letters or call in to the parish with their questions, concerns, and recommendations. We need to record them and seek a way to respond to their inquiries. You could write a letter and drop it off at the office, each parish office, mail your comments to the parish, or call the parish and connect with a staff member. We're going to try to compile all of this feedback, and we'll let you know when that's going to happen. But then we can kind of categorize, here are the concerns, and try to offer responses and incorporate all of this. Of course, we can also use social media to convey information and also receive feedback through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So that's kind of how the two-way communication is going to go. But one of the hubs for that is a common family website. So we have set up a website called buildingfamily.ca to help be the hub for all of our information. So there's one central location. We need to funnel our online communication and information at one site while still having access and offering ministry via each parish website. So we're providing all the family parishes information at this one website. We're going to create links at the present parish websites to then be able to get to this website. So there'll be links at the St. George website, St. John the Divine website here, transition process information, family parishes information, and it'll take you to buildingfamily.ca. And again, this is the central hub and generator of momentum and outreach for the family of parishes. So it's a transition site. And in that, we're going to have this online input. So this will be a source of input for feedback and questions with online surveys, taking polls, Q&A, and seeking parishioners' comments. And the website will be a great opportunity to be a little bit creative and informative in a different way. We can use the technology we have to share stories about ourselves and the process ahead, video biographies of staff, video audio interviews, sharing ministry stories, blog posts, kind of tracking the journey of going through and keeping everyone up to date, but also getting to know one another. So we have this common website. And then finally, kind of what's the future planning? How are we moving ahead? So as we begin this journey to form our family, we need to plan for the future steps through dialogue, conversation, sharing of resources, and consultations to become a vibrant and active sign of the good news in our world today. We're doing this already with staff meetings. As we proceed in the process, staff members need to get to know one another, trusting each other as one team, seeking to serve the faithful of both parishes in the best possible way. Both staffs are committed to regular meetings for the sake of communication, planning, and addressing concerns through the process. The joint staff meetings take place every Thursday afternoon from 1 till 3 p.m. currently, and the meetings, I have to say, are fantastic. I look forward to them every single week. We do have to set some dates. So planning leads to action, and so a timeline is crucial to set up the consultation, to make plans, to kind of have goals in the process. And staff and volunteers need time, knowing that there are so many other ministry demands throughout the year. I mean, there's still ministry that we do in both parishes. So there'll be dates set for family circle gatherings, consultation processes. All of that will be laid out so that we move forward together. And then, of course, we're also going to be bridging ministry. And so as the staff works together, as staff meetings, communication, conversation, and dialogue takes place, there will also arise opportunities to bridge, connect, or combine ministries, programs for the benefits of all. We're going to empower volunteers in both communities to start working together to serve the family. So this is the process in terms of moving forward. In all of this, who's responsible for this transition process? Well, both parish staffs, and now we have formed a transition team, 4 parishioners from each parish and 2 staff members from each parish. So it's 6 in total from each parish. That's a committee of 12 that will be responsible for this transition process that you have just gone through with me right now. We are excited and we're looking forward to the journey together. If you have any questions, please email or contact any of the pastoral team members from either parish community, and we'll be happy to respond and get back to you. God bless you, and thank you.